Are you frustrated with how your child is simply turning out? It's just not the way you expected. Maybe parenting life just isn't that peachy keen reality you were hoping for. We all feel this way from time to time. And when you get into these ruts, you need to watch this video. See, this disappointment I know you're feeling stems from our expectations. You see, expectations ruins relationship and kills happiness. In today's video, I'm going to explain why expectations ruins that connection with your kids, and it might be the cause of some of your disconnect that you're having with your tween, your teenager, and even your young adult children. Let's start with where our expectations come from. Well, most of them come from society, but they can come from our aspirations, our hopes, our dreams, or really from our upbringing. Really anywhere where we were taught this is how things are supposed to be. This is what things are supposed to look like. But the key word here is taught. Expectations are a taught mindset. That means we can change our expectations if we choose. I think parents expect more from their kids than anyone else. It is 100% natural to envision a home full of bliss and bonding, but we find out the minute you have that baby that won't stop crying, that parenthood especially is not what we expected. Yet we continue to hope for things for our kids and expect them to act a certain way. We expect them to do certain things. All these expectations causes a huge burden on your child. The pressure is enormous. And when you keep having expectations, they will eventually fall short. And here is where your relationship suffers. What happens when our kids don't live up to our expectations? They don't become the athlete, the musical genius, the straight A student that we all wanted them to be. So, well, this leads to disappointment for you and then in despair for the child. Really, we are setting ourselves up for a relationship of doom with our children when we have these expectations. And what if you have a people-pleasing child? What happens when they can't live up to those things? If we expect our children to be something, and these people-pleasing children put all of their self-worth into pleasing you because their love language is words of affirmation, and they can't wait to hear your praise and see you proud of them, then when they can't live up to the expectation, they feel like a failure. And some of them even go into depression. Even their journey to get to that praise is full of anxiety. Honestly, many children, especially those that have words of affirmation as their love language, see your expectations as a conditional kind of love. What? Conditional love? I know that's not what you intended, but that is how it is being perceived. So how do we combat this? Well, step one, identify when you are feeling disappointed in your child, and then ask yourself if the reason for that disappointment is due to an expectation. Step two, challenge that expectation. Why do you have it? Where does it stem from? Is society telling you that you should expect something? Let me give you some examples. Why am I disappointed that my child has B's and C's? Is it because they are not a straight A student? Is it because I'm embarrassed what others will think? Am I embarrassed because they won't get into the university that I want them to? Or maybe something like, why am I disappointed that my child wants to have a same-sex partner? Am I disappointed because I'm going to worry about what others are saying? Or is it because my upbringing taught me to disagree with that? Really, being honest with yourself and finding the answers to the why is really, really tough. Be aware that you are likely to try to make excuses for yourself and your feelings, but dig deep and evaluate your feelings. This won't be easy, but understanding where your expectations are coming from is important. My hope is that this self-analysis on why things need to be a certain way will lead you to an aha moment, which then will lead you to surrendering those expectations and accepting your child for the person that they are. It can save your relationship. If this video was helpful, please click on the like button below and subscribe to the Impactful Parent channel. Then go to theimpactfulparent.com and check out all the other free resources and blogs and information there to help you become an even more impactful parent. Thanks for watching.